Y'all ready for this?
Then we need to pick a step out. What do you guys want to play for your step out?
Scenes not scenes. That's my favorite.
Scenes not
Pickup lines is good. Back in my day is good.
I love World's Worst.
Yeah,
Or Back in My Day. One of those.
Okay.
World's
World's Worst. Okay. We haven't played that in forever. Let's do that one.
Welcome to the Improbable! Your hostess with the mostest, Cassie Smith!
Who's ready to see an improv show? This side looks ready. I'm not quite sure about this side. Tonight is a very special show because it is our sidekick show. We've been doing a beginner's workshop for the last couple weeks, months. It's been a while. And the performers you will see on stage have just finished, so this is kind of their graduation celebration. Give them a big hand. Emerson, Whitaker, Quentin, Jordan, Ricky, Jake, Tanner, Richard, Paco.
Take a bow.
Aren't you so proud of me for remembering all that? So, you know what? Enough introductions. Let's get into a game. The first game we're going to play for you is called Rant. Now, who here is annoyed by something? Raise your hand.
I'm going to line up.
You guys are very easygoing back there. Nobody is annoyed by anything. Okay, so shout it out at me. What's something that annoys you?
Stepping in gun.
Traffic?
Dude.
Stepping in gun? Ooh.
My fiance.
Beyonce? Beyonce. Alright, guys. Let's go with Beyonce. Take it away.
Take it away.
You know, I don't necessarily hate my fiance, but I do have a problem when she yells a suggestion at an
I'm gonna let you
improv
finish
show.
sometime, but Taylor Swift made the best music video of all time. I tell you, when Kanye...
You know what I hate about music videos is whenever like MTV started in the 80s, they were all the rage, but then suddenly video killed the rage. You know what I hate about the 80s? Everybody's singing about whatever the heck they want. Doesn't matter if it has anything to do with it. As long as they make up words in a rhythm, then it's okay.
You know what I hate about words? A lot of things, because some are hard, some are easy to say, some are four-letter words.
You know what I hate about sign language? It doesn't really work in the drive-thru.
You know what I hate about talking with your hands is that you get all over the place and suddenly I'm over
You
here.
know what I hate about being Italian is you gotta talk with your hands all the time. You gotta do stuff like this, yeah, capisce, gotta boom, bada bing, bada bing, stereotypes. Am I gonna be an organ grinder?
You know what I hate about Italians? They're just always very unclear about what they're saying all the time, talking about the cousins and the uncles and how much they love them and all
You know what I hate about mob bosses? Sometimes you think they're really big, and then they end up being really small, and they like Rat Pat music. And
then there are the moms with the tars and the feathering. Yeah, we know what that's all about. Peeling it off your skin the whole next day, missing your reruns of Full House. That gets really on my nerves.
You know what I hate about missing reruns of Full House is that I can never catch up all the time. I think
Alright, everybody. The next game we are going to play is because today is a very special occasion. 400 years ago today, the one and only William Shakespeare passed away. To honor him, we're going to be playing a game for you called Missing Pieces of Shakespeare. So for this game, I need Jake, Tanner, and Quentin to get up here, okay?
Get out of here, Q.
Please get up here. I need... Hey, when I say taming of the shrew, what is the scene that you think happens in that play?
Someone tames a shrew.
Somebody tames a shrew?
Not even close.
What's a place where you'd go on a date?
McDonald's.
Get a high roller in the front.
To the castle.
I think we can make that work. Your suggestion is high roller at McDonald's. That's your Shakespearean play. Take it away.
Ah, I see that thou castest lots.
Indeed, sir, and I am
Getting nothing.
Well, thou knowest, if thou rollest big, thou mayest purchase the large fry with thy combo meal.
And thus it is! 'Tis fate! I have gained the money to get the lot. All the food! All the food.
I did forget that I was gambling against thee. Here are thine pence.
And thank you very much, sir, and to thee I say... Purple rain, purple rain.
Is it thine intent to injure me?
Tis too soon.
For verily, I read only this morning in the paper. Don't mess with a Sicilian when death is on the line. Anon! What am I to do with this man now on the ground? He has my pence in his pocket. But the only thing to do is to check his pockets for spare change. Anon, he has a note. Your face will freeze that way.
Oh dear, this is trouble. I own this McDonald's establishment, and forsooth, you see. Oh well, never mind. He's all right. I had these defibrillators, but it's fine. Just go ahead, make my day, and he did. He really did. Forsooth, he is now for life.
Forsooth, I am the ghost of the man that just died. And he is very upset for what you have just done, sir.
But verily, thou wast dead.
You just took his note. His prize note that said, your face shall freeze. And forsooth, your face. It's just frozen.
Why? I'll put it back. I'm a ghost. It doesn't fit.
Yes, my father did warn me that my face would freeze also, but I said unto him, hey, how's your mom?
I like Colin right there. Good job, everybody. Give him a big round of applause. All right, now we need all 9 friends, all 9 of the performers to come on stage because we're going to play called World's Worst. Is everybody having fun so far? Yeah. Good. Okay.
Don't let Quentin.
So what happens with World's Worst is this is a step out game. These 9 improvisers, one at a time, when we get a suggestion, they're going to come up and do World's Worst for it. So let's see this with World's Worst Plumber.
It's fresh.
It's me! I'm coming to fix the toilet!
Alrighty, last one.
It's gone.
Oh yeah, that's definitely clogged there. It's a little too big for my hand. Do you have a chihuahua or a small cat?
Oh my gosh!
Very good.
Shh, it's okay. Who's a good little porcelain? Aren't you gonna work? You're gonna work? Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it, I believe.
Toilet whisperer! Toilet whisperer!
Oh yeah, that's a really bad toilet job there. I'm not a really good plumber, but I'm a great real estate agent. You need to just move away. I got a great property.
Let's see the World's Worst Freelance Photographer.
That's right, you don't know I'm at your window.
Okay, now smile. Did I get it?
All right, after 44 ounces of coffee, I'm ready to work. Hold still.
Cheese. Selfie.
There's gonna be some great
Let's see
engagement
go. So this joke writes itself.
I'm proud to be president, and this is my first mistress.
Oh! Wow.
The peasants are starving. They have no bread? Well, let them eat cake.
Okay, finally, let's see the world's worst witch.
That was a good one. I didn't get it for a second.
I am grateful to the citizens of New York for your support.
So what I need you guys to do is start thinking up questions. What is bothering you in your life? Maybe a question you have about relationships and dating and marriage, or maybe something about work. So first off, who are you?
Yes, I am Boris. I come from former Soviet Union. It is a good place. I wish we could go back. Everything was simpler. I didn't really have to decide much, so that's me.
What's your name?
Clammy Sammy? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Thank you, Sammy.
Clammy.
Clammy Sammy?
First name Clammy.
Oh, first name Clammy. I apologize.
Happens all the time.
Do you have Lysol wipes when you were safe? I'll take that as a no. What's your name?
I'm Darth Vader.
We appreciate your presence today. Alright, so this will be fun. Alright, we had a pressing question from you right there in the third row. What's your question?
Yeah, what flowers should I get? Should she get?
Alright.
For her wedding.
This poor lady, her youngest daughter is getting married, leaving the nest, and I was deciding, take some advice on what flowers for the wedding and maybe how do you cope as a parent when your youngest gets married, okay? Take it away, Boris.
Well, you see, back in my country, we all live in the same small apartment. It's very nice. Everyone's within arm's reach, no need for cell phones. So, the kind of flowers you should get are no flowers at all, because that is representative of capitalism. Capitalism is decidedly the bane of human existence. So, what you need to do is you need to go to a local line, wait for about 2 weeks, get your bunk bed, because there's not much room, you know. Vertical is how we grow. So, get a bunk bed, and then she moves into your house. It is that simple. That is how you should do it.
Okay, Boris. Good advice. As someone who is a fan of flowers and not a fan of commitment, he is a man after my own heart. Now, we've had a question kind of about parenting and weddings. Maybe does anyone have a question about work?
How do I get good grades?
How do you get good grades? You know, I really like that. I like that a lot. Clam Sammy, how do you get good grades?
You dope.
Alright, Boris, what do you got? How do you get good grades?
When you are in doubt, the correct answers are, for the glory of Soviet Union, Leningrad, and Stalin was the best. Those are the 3 best answers. Get you out of all problems.
Okay, now I need one more question. Who else has a... Oh, this one does?
Yeah. To Tinder or not to Tinder?
Ooh, to Tinder or not to Tinder? That is the question. All right, Boris, how do you feel about Tinder?
Well, definitely to Tinder. You see, Tinder is very important. You need Tinder before you can have kindling. As you know, it is very cold where I come from. You use newspaper, and then when you are out gathering newspaper, you could meet somebody. It's definitely a different kind of application, but it works. That's how I met my own soul. She is wonderful. To Tinder, definitely.
Alright, give everybody a hand. Jake, Tanner, and Winston got here to play late for work. So, I need one of these fellas to get out of here. Stand up, go.
I don't need you in
late for work. He is late for work. He is going to be in big trouble with his boss, Quentin. So Jake is going to help him out and pantomime why he was late to kind of help kickstart his mind. So first off, I need like an easy, like a really common excuse why you were late. Your dog had a whoopsie and you had to clean it up.
Oh,
Oops.
darn it.
He did it again.
Okay, so that's an easy one. That happens. Your dog has a little whoopsie and you got to clean it up. Now on your way to work, on Tanner's way to work, something else
A
happened.
Ferris wheel runs over the freeway.
Oh, holy cow. You know what? I think we can do it. While he was on his way to work, a Ferris wheel it was rolling, and just took out the freeway. Okay?
Alrighty.
Alright, and now this last one is just crazy. Once he gets that Ferris wheel ordeal taken care of, when he's finally on his way to work in the final stretch, what happens? He stopped at McDonald's. He was hungry, so he stopped at McDonald's, and
The Avengers were there.
the Avengers were there. All of the Avengers,
were all being
but the
very
reason the
indecisive.
Avengers were there is because they were battling someone. Who's a bad guy that the Avengers wouldn't normally battle?
Napoleon.
He went to McDonald's, and the Avengers were there battling Napoleon. Okay, I think we got it. That's valid reasons to be late for work. Everybody cheer and bring Tanner back in. Okay, and one last thing from you. Where does Tanner work?
Cupcake factory.
The Cupcake Factory.
Hey, stop right there, young man. It's been 3 days. There's so many cupcakes that need icing. Are you kidding me?
They've been sitting around for 3 days?
Yeah, it happens.
But I have so many good reasons. How many do you want?
I need 3 reasons.
3?
Why you're late.
I can do 3. Oh, yeah, of course I have 3 reasons.
Wait.
So, I was my own business, and there was a... I had fleas. I had a dog. My dog, and you know how needy dogs are. Every morning, just rubs on. They wake up and they come over and they pee on something. I had a dog. My dog made me late because he was. I had to clean up the mess that he made.
Yes.
Okay, but that calls for like 20 minutes, maybe an hour tops. Like, come on, 3 days.
I own a Saint Bernard.
That calls for 1 day. 1 day.
Okay.
All right.
So we're good, right?
No, 2 more reasons. Come on.
Okay. So after I cleaned up my dog mess, which was huge, I was definitely watching a game show of some kind.
Game show?
A game show where you kind of swim backwards and there's
not quite. There's a game, I think.
It's very energetic.
Sounds about right, but come on.
There's an archway of some kind. Might have a portal to another world. It was an archway of some kind, and it was a portal to another world. A world of fun and fantasy, where you go and you sit down on things.
What are you doing?
I'm just, I was.
Come on, Ferris. What are you doing?
Take it easy. It's really not fair that you focus so much on him and you never focus on me.
I'm sorry. No, you're a hard worker. We'll talk about promotion.
That sounds fair.
Father's son, look it up. So I was on my way to work and I saw obviously a theme park of some kind, and I just had to go in. It could have been lagoon. It could have been round.
It could have been yes, but like was there any rides going on?
If there's a, I think my absolute favorite part is the disc. The big one that's like vertical, and you sit in it, and it goes like a Ferris wheel.
So not the Ferris wheel. What
I was getting on it, and I had to drive on the Ferris wheel. It was insane.
So
I'm driving along. Actually, that's what happened, and I see this Ferris wheel. I see it, and it's in the distance, and it's magnificent. It's beautiful, and it breaks off of its. Have you ever seen that happen? Like, imagine a giant hamster wheel, and it just comes following after you, and you're the hamster. And so I had to swerve and drive to try and get out of it, and I got caught in the Ferris wheel, and it was taking me around and around.
That's one massive tumbleweed. Okay, that calls for another day. All right. Good. What's the third day? Seriously, 3 days?
The Sabbath.
Not buying it, sorry.
Okay, well see, after I get away from that, I was really hungry.
You know, a little peckish?
Oh, incredibly. It's been like 3 days. I was in a Ferris wheel, my dog, it was madness. So I'm feeling hungry, and so I went to McDonald's. Because where do you go when you're hungry?
Obviously at McDonald's, okay.
And as I was about to take a bite, I saw 2 people fighting.
2 people?
No, I think there was a lot of people even. I'm pretty sure there was some Iron Man, and some Ant-Man, and a little bit of Spider-Man, and Hulk. And basically, it was Civil War going on in McDonald's.
Sounds like the A-Team. What's...
Maybe just the Avengers.
Yeah. Okay, what did the Avengers do? Why were they there?
You know, like they're fighting, Iron Man is shooting stuff, Captain America's throwing his shield. Because that's what he does. I don't know how he does it. I mean, of course they have a villain of some kind. The villain was obviously person of little stature, or can we say midget?
Like the first one, let's be a little...
And Abraham Lincoln, or Napoleon Bonaparte.
Alrighty.
I had it all.
You did it.
He's good.
Well done, you're so cool. Hiya! I can't even turn myself that far.
Awesome suggestion.
You were great. You did wonderful. This is your first watch today. How did you feel?
Oh, good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You were on. You did really well.
Oh, thank you.
I was very
I had
impressed.
fun.
Oh, you did great. I was very, very impressed. Well done, you.
This is for you, Jamie.
Bye.